What is up, good people? In this video, I want to talk about my experience so far in the first month of playing Marvel Strike Force 2023 here in June. I'm going to go over the good, the bad, the ugly, everything. And let me tell you, there is no ugly, and there has been only one bad thing happen so far in game. Now, a big problem back in the day is I didn't feel like they invested enough in the scenery of the game, the setup. And they just put out these new back schemes. Yes, it's a lot of new colors, but it matters, and it is recognized, especially by me and I imagine many others, that they're taking the time and investing into the game, the artwork. You know what I mean? It's quite phenomenal. I want to say or show here that I am 27 days in, 27 out of 30, and I've logged in consecutively for all 27. So I am really, really new. This is my main account, my only account currently. I might make a free-to-play one later on down the road if that's something, if we hit a couple thousand subscribers and that's something they want to see a series on, that's absolutely something in the works for later down the road. But so far, I've been enjoying the campaigns. I'm blasting through them. They're difficult, but they're not too difficult. They're just right, essentially. It's enough to make you have to invest and build your characters, and it makes you feel like you earned something when you beat a new chapter. Like, currently, I want to say Nexus. I just got done with Nexus 7. I unlocked it. I played through it on full auto, and it felt great to actually be able to do that. Maybe they need to unlock it sooner. I'm now trapped behind Villain 7-1. So I'm trying to work on villains, and it's not going so great. I've only been able to get to here. We'll see if I can get into Villain 7-1 and how that goes. Arena's been great so far. I'm actually starting to get knocked back down. I finished 55th yesterday. First time I haven't been in the top 50 since I got there. And it's because a lot of people are starting to get them spender teams going on. 500k, 260. And I can't compete with my 135. I bought the Strike Pass last month, and I've spent, a good $100, $120 on my account. But I've quit spending over the last week or two for now. And I'm just struggling to keep up. A lot of these teams are mirror matches for me. But I'm hoping to stay in the top 50. I'm fighting my butt off, and it's a ton of fun just trying to do that. I got one fight left, and I'm micromanaging, literally. Like, I'm watching the timer, I'm logging back in, all that good stuff. And I've been having a ton of fun with it. Challenges, I'm rocking. I'm enjoying them. It's a great influx of gear, and I want to say the original ones had just been coming out when I was about to quit and stuff, essentially. They hadn't been around too long. And I love the influx of gear this gives. Tons and tons of purple and gold gear on difficulty 1 even. And it just keeps getting better and better. And that's less stuff you have to buy from the store. Which really, people ask for more gold. By them giving us these extra pieces of gear, they're giving us more gold. Because we don't have to buy as many from the store. You know what I mean? Like, look at all these purples I'm not buying. Essentially, the mini unique I grabbed. But I've got hundreds of stuff, And usually when I hit 100 of something, I quit. Unless it's a mini unique, I'd probably keep going. And I always buy these. Until I get to 10,000, I'll probably keep buying them. They've, let's just stick with the store, huh? They've honestly updated this to where it's quite phenomenal. They have plenty of amazing characters you can get from the Blitz, plenty of amazing characters you can get from the raid store, and so on with the arena. And what's exciting about that is it used to be very few good characters were actually in these stores. You had to rely on premium orbs or paying for them. A lot of minions were popping up all the time, and it's like, why is a minion in a premium currency store? You know what I mean? It's I guess it's not cores or nothing, but still, why aren't they on a node that's really easy to beat type of deal? But now they got Icarus, Cloak, Baron Zemo, Killmonger's always been in here, but just countless characters you can farm from this. Blitz store, they got Shang-Chi. Morbius is used for a Phoenix unlock. Silver Samurai is amazing with the Weapon X team. Proxima Midnight's part of the Black Order. I mean, White Tiger is one of the best single target nukes in the game, in my personal opinion. I love her as a character, And there's just many, many more. And now they just added the newest is Nakia to the War Store. And there's countless characters in here as well. A few have fallen off on how great they are, so it actually allows you to save War Store credits to focus on other characters. And the only reason I'm not buying Ghost at the moment is because I want to save my war credits for Nakia, for the Chaos Theory event. Now, I just unlocked this literally today, level 60, and that's kind of what made me want to make this video about the new player experience and my personal experience and opinions. playing Marvel Strike Force with fresh eyes in 2023. And you got to bear in mind, the game has been around 5 years, I believe. They just did their 5-year anniversary, I want to say. 4 or 5 years. 5 years, I believe. And it's a lot of same things, but it's a lot better in most of them. You know what I mean? There are still some things that a lot of people are complaining about, but they're in-game players, you know. And I haven't felt it as a new player. So, you know, if you can shut yourself down to that negative side and view of things, I'm enjoying my experience every single day in this game. I've made a ton of new great friends, an awesome alliance, and I take pride in it, and I want to get on and make it the best we can, you know. But look at this, premium characters that everybody wants a Hulkbuster. Come on. If everybody has seen the Marvel movies, the series, you know, everybody wants a Hulkbuster. Tony Stark, when he's got his hand clamped on Hulk, he's like, go to sleep, and he's just punching the shit out of his face, you know. I want a Hulkbuster. Gambit is phenomenal, man. One of my favorite characters of all time. I grew up watching that Marvel series. I actually have the VHS tape from Pizza Hut back in the day that I got for a reward when I went in grade school. And when we got these pan pizzas or something with these tickets, we were actually able to buy the Marvel movies. And it was this kids TV show on a VHS tape, man. I mean, it was pretty badass stuff, you know what I mean? Spider-Man 2099, they got tons of them. And it's not just 3, it's 6 characters. And this blows my mind because I farm him on a node every day. So if I can't keep him up with the rest of the Wakandans, I'm going to come and buy him here. Straight up. And if that don't beat it, look, you can get more gear, so you don't have to spend your gold on gear. This is quite phenomenal. It's just another access point for resources, you know, and spending a different currency that you can earn instead of gold. That's amazing. This store is still what this store is. It's not bad at all, but I wouldn't recommend buying anything for these low amounts unless they're like in your arena or raid team, because you're going to unlock them through the red star orbs over here passively up to 4 stars. I would recommend saving your silver promos, is what I'm doing. I got 51 of them now, for when I can get 5-star unlocks, because it's 150, I believe, to get a 5-star unlock. And then I just pick and choose. Like, I wouldn't go for my arena team. I'd go for like my favorite character in the game and get the red stars on them, because that's what I'm most inclined to use. And arena teams shift. They fall out of favor. There's tons of people with 7 red Black Bolts that never use him because he's become, you know, so power crept and stuff. So I would definitely recommend just spending them on the characters you truly love. Again, this is just another way of getting resources. This has been around a long time, but it's amazing. It helps. And I used to think that it helped with theory crafting, and you can still kind of do that a little bit, but every character has kind of fallen into a category of one ISO that really works for them, right? And this is a team building game. It's not so much a single character game, which is very interesting. You can use them as single characters, but they're just 10 times better in their team. I've been loving it. The store's phenomenal. Arena's been interesting. Campaigns. I'm even enjoying Blitz. I had to do where you had to click, you know, and fight. And it allows those that want to be very, very competitive at first to be competitive and do more fights, right? Well, I unlocked Sim Blitz today. And I assure you, I am not going to be doing manual fights anytime soon. I am going to be Sim Blitzing. Because look at this. Bam. It's done. Just like that, I got my points. You get some less Blitz credits, but it's for my time and my freedom, so I can make YouTube videos or play another game or go do Cosmic Crucible or raids, you know. It's just that much better, in my personal opinion. I have got my cloak and my dagger both unlocked, and I've started investing in both of them. As soon as I get Deadpool, I'll do the same, then I'll pair all 3 with Cersei and Icarus. Is my plan. I do have Gwenpool, but I don't know that I'm gonna build her right away. We'll see how it goes in arena with the 5 I got planned. Seeing how easy this is? This is a quality of life, you know? I mean, and you can turn it off. You can go in and fight. I mean, if you want to. And it's a great place to practice your characters against other teams and see how they kind of work. And it's wonderful. It's made Blitz an actual resource for new people coming in with fresh eyes, as opposed to people that blitzed for the first couple years of the game and had to play every single blitz for 4, 5, 6 rotations a day, you know. That does burn some people out. But it's, for me, my experience, moving forward has been phenomenal. Wars are fun. We've been fighting a lot of dead teams as we're in a new alliance, so we've won every war we've done. I remember back in the day when we had an alliance, we won our first 14 or something like that in a row. And I think we're going to eclipse that with this alliance here. It's quite phenomenal. We're blowing stuff up. And it's not a dead alliance. I guess they got 1 or 2 members that are actually fighting. But for the most part, we've been fighting dead alliances. And it's good practice for us. You know what I mean? Getting all of our members set up as well as we're setting up our defense. Getting people in the places that I need their teams to be in their roster to be to actually perform the best. It's quite phenomenal. A lot of fun. Just more and more fun, you know? I will say I'm waiting for level, I think it's 62 or 64 for raids. I'm excited for that day. Because right now I'm going into wars or raids and I'm actually hitting start and I'm auto losing the fight, which I may have to do eventually, or for a while, I mean. But eventually I'll be able to actually just sim this. Boom. And I think you get a sim like 10 raids a day or something like that, which is awesome. So I can already beat these 4 nodes or 3 nodes here, 4 nodes. So I can just sim them. Sim. And that takes my energy and it counts towards my dailies. That's saving me so much time. I cannot wait for it. I want to come over here and look at the streak. Yeah, and it's right here. Raid sim is level 62 and then auto dailies at 64. This is amazing. Quality of life has become so amazing in this game. I try to find some bad things to talk about. I just unlocked Cosmic Crucible. Do I get a fight? Am I fighting now? No. 2 days till it begins. Okay. I was like, what is going on here? What's going down, bro? Obviously, I don't have enough teams where I can set a defense. I don't even think my arena team is barely stronger than that. So, I don't know how well I'm going to do starting out because I don't have very many teams built up. But I'm there, bro. And I'm going to be earning some kind of credits out of it to spend in the supply store. So, I'm excited, right? New game mode to experience, and I'm coming up on Dark Dimensions. Can't wait. I do want to do a shout out to the Alliance here. We are recruiting. We have 2 open spots at the moment. Discord and Scopely account from MarvelStrikeForce.com is required. You have to be in our Alliance on MarvelStrikeForce.com as well as in our Discord. You must participate in raids daily, both raids. And you need to do 10 war attacks. And you got to donate to the Alliance. So if you're completing all your daily objectives, you'll meet the requirements, absolutely. As long as you have Discord and MarvelStrikeForce.com, you'll fit in perfect. And if you're active, we really want upbeat, active players that want to go above and beyond, that just don't want to hit the bare minimums. We do require 7,800 points on the milestone World Warrior, which is, if all 24 people hit 7,800 points in a week, we get all the rewards. And the milestone rewards are pretty decent. Here at the bottom, you get these T4s. As you can see, we are rocking this week. Me personally, I'm at 4,300, and we're not even 3 days into it. And you only have to score 7,800, so I'm for sure going to be able to double that in 4 days because I did it in 3 days, right? And everybody's participating, so this is huge. These 2 just joined our alliance, so they don't have any points as of now. To be expected, But definitely join my Discord. Comment down below if you're interested. And you can meet those requirements and or want to be a part of Marvel Corps, We would love to have you if you're a very active player and you're loving Marvel Strike Force. Essentially, we're going to try to kick some ass in wars and dominate and see how far we can get in raids. And we just try to build each other up. So definitely check us out. Alright, guys, that's all I got. Comment down below how your experience is going in Marvel Strike Force right now. Are you a beginner, a mid-game, end-game? And what you think of the game overall. I would love to hear some feedback on this topic. To kind of get all the views of the game. Because like I said, I'm 27 days in. I'm stacking the gold. Bear in mind, I just spent $4 million leveling up characters that I wanted, So I had closer probably to 11. And I'm about to open a ton of gold orbs. So I'm not hitting that gold problem right now. I'm not feeling it at all. So I'm really at a great place in Marvel Strike Force. Alright, much love, stay healthy, subscribe, it's completely free to do, really appreciate it. We'll see you all in the next one.